Happy New Year. Or should I say, Happy New DVD. Look at this. 9 brand new DVDs. One handful for me. I love that part. And they look good on the shelf, usually. Brand new. But these don't. When you put them like this, all you see is barcode. Let's see who did this. After Blockbuster, Hollywood Video was the second largest video store chain back in the heyday. And they're all Hollywood Video. So I'm just going to run these through real quick. Look at this one, Pacino. Most young people don't know this movie, Scent of a Woman, Pacino, and a very young Chris O'Donnell. Look, Chris O'Donnell, he's so young right there. Look at that. The Good Son. This is really Macaulay Culkin was really a movie that the ending. That's all I'm going to say. It was almost Hitchcockian. They might even say that. Maybe not. I love this one. We just watched this one recently. I have open copies of all these, maybe on Blu-ray, you know that story. So this is really a good one because you look at your past and you reminisce. And as you get older, you can talk about the early days, especially if they were actually the good old days. That was cool. This is a great movie right here. It's a comedy. It's really good script, the structure of it, and how it works. And they really utilize the Beach Boys song. Really incredible on this one. It's a comedy first, but it gets a little serious like all comedies do nowadays. And Juno was critically acclaimed. Jason Reitman, Best Picture of the Year. Step Up. This was a whole onslaught of, the dance ones. There's quite a few. There was a TV show at the time, too, when all this was coming out. Of course, this is a reboot from the TV show, and it's been done a few times. I'm not going to read that sticker to you. And then this one, Hot Shots. Now, this was fun back in the day. These are not like critically acclaimed, like, look, I got a brand new copy of Hot Shots. No, that's not what I'm saying. I just see a pattern. I see all these on my shelf. I'm like, they need to get together because I don't even want these on my shelf, stickers, barcode. I want to see titles. It's blocking the titles. Let's go back just a touch. Like the title of this movie is First 50 Da. Yeah, there it is, confirmed. First 50 Da. What about the Banger Cyst? It sounds like a medical movie, The Banger Cyst. And Gusong movie. And Scent of a Woman. Okay, so you get that. Enough of that. So literally when I had this in my hand is when the first news came down that Winthorpe, the real, as they call it, the real Devil Wears Prada, was stepping down from the company. And I had this in my hand and I'm listening to the blurb. I'm like, look, that's how I roll. Maybe I've handled too much culture, or I have too many screens with culture running about what's the latest and the greatest, and even reminisce. I love the show that talk about the old movies. I just watched this foreign film that was cross-cutting. They were reenacting old footage from Marlene Dietrich movies. That's a whole nother review. I just told my lady, I came out from my man cave and said, wow, this is great. I showed her one clip where they were cross-cutting between them reenacting the movie and the early black and white movie. And they did it a couple of times, and it just carried the movie, and the ending was very powerful. I was like, whoa, okay, that's a keeper by far. So, The Devil Wears Prada, then after I realized, wait, they just made the announcement, maybe I should put this one on top. Then I said, oh, look at this. And I already remember, I was like, oh, what's this? I'm not sure. It's cheap. And we go, oh, brand new, 2, I'll take them both. This was probably like a state sale maybe, and it's like probably 25 cents each maybe. The case alone is worth 25 cents to me. But I'm not opening it. That's how I roll. And don't worry, I can watch The Devil Wears Prada anytime. Watch the scene. There's certain scenes in the movie that make the movie, the cerulean scene. Even when Tour was talking about stepping down, that's what they talked about, that scene. They showed that scene to show how powerful she is. And then, of course, there's, wait a minute, from Prada to Nada. How did that get there? Look at that. A riches to rags story, not the opposite. Yeah, Trading Places. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, let's just go back real quick. You already know there's been more announcements about who's going to take Win Tour's place. Then now Beyonce is going to take care of the Met Ball. She's stepping up for the Met Ball. And that's incredible because she dressed like, the top 5 in the planet. And her walk, it's not just what you wear, it's how you wear it. And when Beyonce walks her concerts, when she does that stride towards like a catwalk, they chose the right person for that. Awesome. Anyway, the rest of these, this is the heyday. Look, you can buy new movies. You can get 3 for $18. Whoa, 3 for $25. They value this one a little more. Anyway, it's a brand new year. I shoot very inconsistently. That's why I'm not getting enough viewership. The algorithm is saying you're not shooting enough, Segala. Well, it's a new year. I'm going to try better. Starting on New Year's Day with new DVDs. I hope your year is wonderful and you get everything in your wildest dreams. Segala out. Have a wonderful day and year.